Marsh brothers score centuries as Australia pile on runs. The hosts, already 3-0 ahead in the series with the urn secured, reached 578 for 5 at the break. Brothers Shaun and Mitchell Marsh both scored centuries on the scorching fourth morning of the fifth Ashes Test on Sunday as Australia took complete control of the match with a lead of 232 runs over England at lunch. The hosts, already 3-0 ahead in the series with the urn secured, reached 578 for 5 at the break after England had toiled for another session at the Sydney Cricket Ground for the reward of 1 wicket. It was Mitchell Marsh who departed for 101 on the delivery after he had secured his second century of the series when Tom Curran clean bowled him to break the 169-run partnership between the siblings. Older brother Shaun will resume on 145 not out with Tim Paine unbeaten on 14 as the Australians look to pile up the runs and exhaust the tourists before putting them back into bat. The Western Australian duo had earlier joined the Chappell brothers Ian and Greg, 1972, and the Watwins Mark and Steve, 2001, in scoring centuries in the same innings in an Ashes Test. It must have been particularly sweet given Shaun was a controversial selection for the series, his 8th recall to the Test lineup being met with disbelief in some quarters, and Mitchell brought in for the 3rd Test in Perth. Mitchell was the second to reach the milestone about an hour into the session with 2 runs past point, and Shaun was in such a hurry to congratulate his little brother that he almost ran him out. The 26-year-old all-rounder only lasted 1 more ball but was still beaming from ear to ear as he departed, having secured his 2nd Test century less than a month after his first at the Waka. Shaun, 34, had started the day on 98 with Australia 479 for 4 and took just 5 balls to secure his 6th Test century by crunching Moeen Ali, 152, through the covers for one of the 17 fours he scored in his 278-ball knock. England took the 3rd new ball and James Anderson, 156, got some movement, but the best chance of removing Shaun Marsh off an outside edge whistled between captain Joe Root and former captain Alistair Cook in the slips.